Away they go. Mr. Iceman broke smartly, but now there goes Having a Meltdown. Having a Meltdown very fast gets the lead. Top Gun Classic in third, been followed by Alexander Halios. Dillinger is in fifth, 5 off the leader. Followed then by Pure Fire, Bolt from Heaven behind that. Deep River racing back third last. Then January Magic and Skinner. Strung out over a lot of ground, and it's Having a Meltdown, the one they're going to have to beat. Having a Meltdown, a length and a half to Mr. Iceman. Now Dillinger comes with a run in the gold cap on the outside. These three have pulled well clear. Having a Meltdown, Dillinger on the outside, Mr. Iceman between them. Bolt from Heaven trying to run on late. They are homeward bound. Having a Meltdown, Mr. Iceman, Dillinger on the outside. Having a Meltdown, digs deep, he finds more. Mr. Iceman, Graham, Dillinger can't go on with it. And Having a Meltdown, too good. Having a Meltdown wins it well. Second was Mr. Iceman, then Dillinger and Pure Fire. Delmar Futurity. And away they go. Along the inside, Classical Cat shows speed. Now Newgate running up alongside of that, and there's Cave Rock right there with them. Having a Meltdown, White Cap on the far side. The Big Wham is dropping in just behind the leaders. Classical Cat now back to fourth. Then we come back to Agency in the blue colours, 6 lengths off the leaders. In behind that comes Pop Doro, and then comes Mix 2, and last of all is Skinner, 12 off them. They head to the half-mile pole, and Cave Rock at the rail and Having a Meltdown. They stride for stride out here, and they've gone 2.5 clear from Newgate in third. Then back to Classical Cat. Behind that is the Big Wham, now 8 lengths off the leaders. And then we come back to Skinner trying to make headway from the back. Past the 3/8 they go, Cave Rock and Having a Meltdown. They are stride for stride, and they've opened up 6 lengths on Newgate. Big Wham on the outside and Classical Cat. Running on later Skinner. They come to the top of the lane, and Having a Meltdown in the white cap and Cave Rock at the rail. These two battle it out. Cave Rock and Juan Hernandez finding more at the rail, and they go on. Having a Meltdown can't quite stay with them. Skinner running on third, but Cave Rock, a very impressive winner of the Run Happy Delmar Futurity. Cave Rock wins it easy. Having a Meltdown was second. Skinner finished up third, and Newgate was fourth.
And they're off in the American Pharaoh. And Cave Rock goes straight to the front. National Treasure up alongside. Skinner is close. Hijazi 4 wide into the first turn, but right up and on the pace. Odonata's just behind them. Gandolfini is down at the rail. And in between those two, Manchild, the distant early trailer is McNamara. Cave Rock in control early. Opens up 2. Hijazi, National Treasure, side by side, second and third. Skinner is widest of all, about 3 lengths off the pace. Then it's Manchild racing between rivals and Gandolfini at the rail. This group covered by just 3.5 or 4. A gap of 5 back to Odonata, who's then 5 in front of McNamara. Juan Hernandez and the undefeated Cave Rock with a half-mile left to go in the American Pharaoh. Showing the way by 2. National Treasure clearly second. Hijazi, Gandolfini is down at the rail. Another 2 lengths back to Skinner being pushed along. Manchild inside of him. 4 more to Odonata and McNamara. They're coming to the quarter pole behind Cave Rock, who's just been cruising along. Cave Rock turns for home with a 2-length lead. National Treasure running a good race on the outside second. He takes up the chase with a furlong left to go. Cave Rock by 3. National Treasure, Hijazi, and Gandolfini. It's all Bob Baffert in the American Pharaoh, but Cave Rock is at the head of the class. And Cave Rock, ultra impressive, stretching out successfully to win by almost 6 lengths in the American Pharoah. National Treasure, Hijazi, and Gandolfini.
Arrancan los competidores, se fue de mano en la partida. I Don't Get It, el número 1, se queda junto al 2 en el último lugar. Salta rápidamente Speed of the Nile a tomar la punta, ataca por la parte interna Yellow Brick e intenta desplazarlo pegado al riel. En el tercero se acomoda Riverside, en el cuarto Textile Legend, luego trata de hacerlo el número 5, el caballo Skinner. Más atrás intenta recuperarse I Don't Get It y han dejado el 12, el caballo Hornum, en la última colocación. Corre a unos 9 cuerpos en el último puesto, 22-4. El primer cuarto de milla domina Speed of the Nile, ataca Riverside por la parte externa y entre ellos aparece Yellow Brick, peleando ahora el primer lugar los 3 ejemplares. En el cuarto bien ubicado Textile Legend, en el quinto aparece el favorito I Don't Get It, luego trata de movilizarse el número 5, el caballo Skinner, mientras que el 2, Hornum, está en la última colocación. En la recta de enfrente domina Yellow Brick, ataca por fuera Riverside, se queda en el tercero Speed of the Nile, en el cuarto mejora bastante Textile Legend, en el quinto intenta hacerlo por la parte externa Skinner junto al número 1 I Don't Get It, mientras que continúa Hornum en la última colocación. Yellow Brick trata de despegarse en punta, saca ventaja de un cuerpo sobre Riverside. Allá viene Textile Legend a tratar de comprometer al puntero, igualmente Skinner, y I Don't Get It trata de meterse en la pelea con todo y la mala partida cuando van a ingresar ya a la recta final de Santa Anita para la sexta competencia de la tarde. Se defiende el 3 en la punta, ataca Skinner por la parte externa. Skinner está desplazando con Espinosa, se va a la punta. Yellow Brick queda en el segundo. I Don't Get It atropella para el tercero, pero se escapa el 5, el de John Chiliff, con Víctor Espinosa, y no puede perder. Les ganó el 5 Skinner. En el segundo, Textile Legend apareado con Yellow Brick. Cuarto, I Don't Get It.
And they're off in the San Felipe to an even start. Go Rocket Ride and Hijazi. Those two hook up at once with Fort Bragg a clear-cut third. Bluegrass Go-Go comes away fourth. Practical Move is next. Then Genius Jimmy trying to get into the thick of it early on. Followed by Chase the Chaos. Mr. Fisk is widest of all, and it's another 3 to Skinner. They move to the 6 furlong pole, and Mike Smith takes control with Hijazi. They lead by a length and a half to Go Rocket Ride second, Fort Bragg to their outside. Practical Move under a hold in fourth, 3.5 lengths off the pace. Genius Jimmy, Bluegrass Go-Go between those two. Then Mr. Fisk and Chase the Chaos right together, and another couple to a very calm Skinner. They're heading to the half-mile pole in the San Felipe Stakes, chasing Hijazi, who leads the way by just under a length. Go Rocket Ride is in second. Practical Move inching up a closer third. He's on the inside of a 3-wide Fort Bragg. They're followed by Genius Jimmy. Mr. Fisk on the outside. Bluegrass Go-Go. There goes Skinner. Skinner is underway now and Chase the Chaos trail. Skinner passing horses in a hurry. They're coming to the quarter pole. It's Hijazi in front. Fort Bragg, Practical Move looking for a spot, finding it along the inside. Skinner coming with a wide bid. They're at the top of the stretch. Hijazi, Practical Move cuts the corner now to challenge him in second. 3 back to Fort Bragg and Skinner. Down at the rail, Go Rocket Ride is running on valiantly, but it's Practical Move coming past the 16th pole in command. And Practical Move, another big effort from him under Ramon Vasquez, wins the San Felipe. Go Rocket Ride second. Skinner a closing third. Then Hijazi and Fort Bragg. The running time 1:42.01 seconds. And they're off in the run-happy Santa Anita Derby. 1 in Vermilion sprints out of the gate, and Low Expectations comes away in second. 2 huge long shots setting the tempo early on. National Treasure comes away in third. And the favorite Practical Move, well spotted along the inside, about 4 lengths off the lead. It's another 2 back to Mandarin Hero, racing on the outside of Dazzle Me Silver. Skinner is 3 wide outside of that pair, and I Don't Get It at the back of the field. They pass the 6 furlong pole, and it's 1 in Vermilion by a length and a half. Low Expectations second by the same margin. National Treasure puts his head into third. Practical Move matches strides with him along the rail, and now takes that third spot heading to the half-mile pole. Mandarin Hero is just 3.5 lengths off the speed. Dazzle Me Silver inches up inside of Skinner, and I don't get it at the back of a compact field. Less than a half mile to go in the Run Happy Santa Anita Derby. And One in Vermilion has been there throughout. Practical Move has room at the rail, moving closer effortlessly. And here's Practical Move within a head of the front runner. On the outside, there goes Skinner. And Skinner's making a bold early move with a quarter of a mile to go. National Treasure is just behind him. And now it's Practical Move squaring off with Skinner on the outside. Mandarin Hero running a valiant race. He's moving right into contention, splitting rivals with an eighth of a mile to go. Practical Move the length. Mandarin Hero grinding away at him. And Skinner on the outside.